Alright, let's begin. How to fulfill your big dreams. In my 31 years of existence, I have found out 3 simple yet very profound concepts, elements, letters maybe, that will help us fulfill our big dreams. I have 3 C's. Can you please read the 3 words? Number 1?
Clarity.
Very good. Number 2?
Compound.
Number 3?
Critical.
Very good. So now let's go dive deep into each concept here. First one, clarity. What do you mean by clarity? Can you please read the question?
What is it that you truly, madly, deeply want?
I hope that after hearing the 3 speakers who presented before me, I hope that you have already an idea. What is that thing? What is that passion? What is that gift? Or what is that career that you truly, madly, deeply want? You know, I have found out that the biggest barrier of people not fulfilling their dreams or goals is because they don't know what they want. And it's really true. Alright, sasabihin ko rin sa inyo, it's really true that you need to know what you want before you can really achieve anything. You cannot fulfill any dream if you don't know that dream yet. If you don't know what you really want to achieve in life. You know what? I realized this very powerful concept when I was in high school. When I was 4th year high school, I'm sure that you've also experienced this moment that the professor entered the room, very last day of school. Professor entered the room, gave this application forms, college application forms, correct? Sabi ng teacher sa amin, this is your college application form, you need to submit it at the end of the day. Sabi ko, oh no, oh my goodness. Sabi ng professor sa amin, alright, let me get all the forms, submit it now. And at that moment, I still have no answers in my form. And you know what happened? I asked my seatmate. Sabi ko dun sa seatmate ko, bro, what course will you take in college? Sabi niya sa akin, Comsci. Sabi ko, why Comsci? Sabi niya, you know what, JB, if you will take Comsci, it is a very high-paying job. And so you know what happened next? I wrote down in my college application form, his dream course. Fortunately, I was able to enter this prestigious university. And although in that university, while I'm studying in that university, I got so distracted. Why? Because my course then was not really my passion, was not really my gift. And so finally, the result was, I graduated. Almost magna. Wow, palakpakan naman siya, everybody. Thank you very much. And it's not magna cum laude. It's magna 9 years. Why? Because I graduated after 7 long years. Why? Because I didn't know what I truly, madly, deeply want when I was at that age. I thought after graduating it would be a new beginning, it would be a new life. And so I applied to this IT company, very big, prestigious IT company, and I got in again. And I was there doing IT work, doing programming. One day, my manager called me up. Sabi niya sa akin, JB, next week, you have to be part of the training team. How do you expect me to speak in front and train people? Sa kanya, sabi niya, no, JB. Wala kang magagawa because I have no more other tasks to assign to you. Sabi ko, sige sir, basta tulungan mo ako. And then he gave me all this PowerPoint presentations. And you know how IT trainings works, right? It's really boring. But I don't know, that night, the night before the training, I don't know what happened. Something came into me. And that time, I added trivias, I added jokes, I added stories in my presentation. And so come training day. Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to Oracle Company. And before we begin, did you know? So I gave this trivia. Wow, they were amazed. Knock, knock. I didn't give it knock, knock. Joke. Oh, they were clapping and I go, wow. And so I proceeded with the training. Story again, jokes again. And I was looking at my manager at the back. Sabi ko dun sa man, binabasa ko yung reaction niya. And then I realized he was smiling. Sabi ko, that was the very first time I ever felt fulfilled. And so that was the day that I discovered my passion in teaching. And then I never stopped. You know, when you discover your passion and when you become so clear about it, you will never stop. After that, I pursued MBA. And when I was taking up MBA, every time we have a presentation, I always volunteer to my groupmates. Sabi ko sa mga groupmates ko, kayo na gumawa ng paper ha, ako na mag-represent in front. And little did I know that those were the days, those were my training days to be presenting in front. And that time also, I had a classmate. He was teaching part-time in De La Salle University. And so I was really interested in teaching. Sabi ko, I really want to try this out. And sabi ko sa kanya, bro, can you try to forward my resume to your school? Sabi niya, sure. We're hiring actually. And then I gave my resume, and then the chair called me up to ask me to do a demo teach. And then, of course, I said yes. That was my very first opportunity to step inside a university as an applicant for a teaching position. And after the demo teach, the chairperson said to me, JB, when can you start? And so, wow, I felt again that fulfillment. And you know what happened next? When I was in IT, my pocket was very happy. But my heart was crying when I was in IT. But when I jumped into the academe, my heart was jumping with joy. But my pocket was also jumping with joy. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I firmly believe. If you do things excellent, if you love what you're doing, you will do things excellently. And when you become excellent in what you do, you will become expensive because you are rare. And companies and people will be very willing to pay for your services because you are rare, you are expensive, and that will really make you very successful. That was my proof and evidence, that was my testimony about clarity. This is a challenge. This is the first step for you to really discover that dream of yours. That yeah. So in your sheet, please, you have there this on your right. You have this column. Yeah, 3 boxes on your right under the label goals and dreams. All right. So we're done with the first C, which is very good. So letter C is clarity. Now my question is, what do you truly, madly, deeply want? I know we're very used to, I want to be a public speaker, right? That's how we formulate, that's how we create our dreams, right? Now, in this particular exercise, I want you to do it this way. Write it in the first person format, as if it's already happening. You write it, I am a great, an effective, a charismatic, energetic, dynamic public speaker, and for every talk I give, I charge for 50,000 pesos. I hope that this exercise was able to help you, alright? Be clear or discover what is it that you really, really want.